2014 was a banner year for tourism in Belize, with a number of businesses earning recognition in the annual TripAdvisor's Traveler's Choice Awards. While we may have fallen just shy of the million mark in the cruise arrival sector, there were also significant increases in overnight visitors to Belize. Throughout the year, a total of 300,000 tourists spent a night or two in the country, visiting destinations such as Ambergris Caye and San Ignacio Town. That figure, which the Belize Tourism Board is proud to announce, has been rather difficult in pinning down.
So for 2014, we actually beat the 300,000 mark for overnight tourist visitors to Belize. We had in excess of 321,000 visitors, which puts us at 9.2% higher than 2013. December alone brought in 4.9% more overnight tourist visitors than 2013. And so we have heard from hoteliers that they have seen the increase in occupancy based on these arrival figures.
While those numbers are a record high, there was also a massive campaign in the cruise tourism sector to have as many visitors disembark in Belize City during their voyage across the Caribbean.
As before with overnight arrivals, cruise had an excellent year as well. I mean, again, a testimony to a great amount of work put in by the Belize Tourism Board, the Ministry of Tourism, and the team here that really markets and pushes for the Belize brand. The total number of cruise passenger arrivals to Belize in 2014 was 968,131 pax. That's very significant for us because before then we were averaging around 650,000 passengers a year. The lowest increase during 2014 was 6.2% in January, with the highest increase being 120.2% occurring in June. The overall increase was 42.9%, which is a great testament to the work that we have been putting in overall with our industry partners, and a total increase of 290,781 passengers over 2013. In December alone, we recorded a record high of 141,000 passengers, 286,000. So that's significant.
Director of Cruise and Regional Operations, Valdemar Andrade, says that despite falling short by a nominal figure, all efforts are being made to achieve and surpass the million tourist mark in 2015.
Just to talk a little bit about cancellations, we had 13 cancelled ships in 2014, which is significant compared to the previous years. We don't usually have as many cancellations. We had 3 in January, 2 in March, 1 in October, 5 in November when we were negotiating the Ebola prerequisites, and 2 in December. So 13 ships, if you average them, let's say you average them at 3,000 passengers per ship, you can see that that's a significant amount, that we would have been way past 1 million passengers. There is a similar push all the time to our long-term goal in the Sustainable Tourism Master Plan up to the period of 2030 is to have 1.5 million passengers on a whole in Belize in terms of cruise. So the million passenger mark is always very significant. However, from year to year, depending on deployment of the different cruise lines, we look at an increase or decrease. Right now, the way the statistics stands in 2015, we're looking at a slight decrease in numbers. We are looking at our 328 calls as opposed to 345 that we had this year.
With the Harvest Caye terminal set to become operational by October of this year, it is expected that the number of cruise arrivals should see an increase.
Harvest Caye should come on board in October, and they will have about, in October, November, December, they should have around 20 calls, and in 2016 they should increase that to 100 calls and take that up to 305,560 pax. And so in the combination of both, then we will start jumping the million passenger mark with both our northern and southern ports combined.
Reporting for News 5.